Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, guys. It is time to go green. And what I mean by that is we need to build a steam powered generator and an alternator and get away from this diesel powered generator that I'm currently running on because we are running out of power. So right here behind me is where I plan on sticking it once I finish up crafting all the components to build this multi-block structure. But I still have a few more things to gather before I get to that point. And I also need to clean out the garden cloche area while I wait for everything to craft. So I'm probably going to do that in like a super fast time lapse and let you guys come along with me. Wow, that was a lot. I'm glad that finally got all that done. Now I'm only about a third of the way finished with this room, however. So I still got quite a bit of work to keep on with. But I think I might take a little bit of break from here because the material that I'm going to need to continue on with this room I do not have. So but I do have the stuff to build the what is that, the steam turbine. So I think I'm gonna go get all that stuff out of my inventory. Alright, now I've got all that stuff out of my inventory, I'm gonna come over here and knock this out real quick. And for your viewing pleasure, I'm gonna do this in another form of super fast time lapse so I can get this done in about a minute. And then I still need to do the alternator, and I am not even remotely looking forward to crafting all of that. I need like some insane stuff. Like I need like a bunch of constant plates, which require nickel, and nickel is probably one of the rarest metals on this server right now. So not fun. Not looking fun at all. Oh man, look at this. I definitely need to get a better way of harvesting ice. I need to get that closer back to the house. Alright, so I guess the next thing I'm gonna do is, I guess I'm probably gonna do mining to go get some constant, but I probably won't do that in a time lapse because I think I've done too many time lapses this episode. So I'll probably I'll touch back base with you guys in a little bit after I get done mining and I make up all these constant plates. I think we've got it all hooked up. Oh, I can't go in this way. I will get electrocuted. So let me take you around to the side. See what's going on. Yeah, this thing actually spins. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ooh, don't want to touch that. It's all hot. 4,000 IF. Okay, I think we're good. I hear a baby zombie hiding somewhere. Alright, I like it. I like it a lot. Man, for some reason, ever since I upgraded the hemp seed so that I could get more plant oil, I've been struggling with the sugarcane. Like, I'm straight on the struggle bus. I cannot get the sugarcane to produce enough ethanol now. So I really think I need to go and really get that garden cloche squared away so I can get some more sugarcane production going on. Look at this thing struggling. Because this just is not cutting it, folks. Just not gonna cut it. So let's go take a look at the sugarcane department, or at least where I want to put the sugarcane department. Yeah, so much more room for activities. See, look at all this. Figure if we get 2 columns of sugarcane or garden cloches in here pumping out sugarcane, we'll probably have to put a couple silos in there, like tanks, to handle everything. And I definitely want to kind of change stuff out back a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. But what I am going to worry about is throwing the rest of these garden cloches, because I've got them all crafted. Woohoo! Let's finish this project. The arduous process of making steel plates. God, I wish there was some way you could speed this process up. Ugh. This is not not fun. And I really want to take the magnetic properties off of my armor. This is a bit of a pain in the butt. Every time I get within a proximity of something that I don't want to pick up, I pick it up. But then, like, something that I do want to pick up, like, it'll be down in a hole, like 1 block away, and it won't suck it up out of the hole, but it'll suck, like, hemp from across the room. That moment when you think you have all the parts, and then you realize you don't. So here I am, crafting up a couple more components. Just like when I order parts from Discount Auto Parts. I never have everything. I always got to go back and get something else. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have so much sugarcane once all this is done and said. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. I'm definitely gonna have to go build another, whatever that thing is that makes the ethanol. Was it like the distiller? Yeah, because I think the refinery is what makes the diesel. I can't remember. Oh my god. For some reason I totally thought I needed 12. I had 12 in a row. But even if I had 12, I still got this wrong. What was that? I had 11. And this is 11 right here. So it's like, Jesus. Well, I guess the good thing about all of this is that I'm pretty close to being to the end of this pack. This is like a progression pack, this immersive engineering. Or was it engineer's life or something like that? Something engineer related. They require you to start off in the beginning and like really work your way through, or a lot of these like kitchen sink packs, like you can, like day one you can start off with like generators and like engines and like Stirling generators from like Ender IO and was it like thermal expansion or thermodynamic or whatever it is. But yeah, normally you can, if it's modded, you can get off the ground and get up and running pretty quickly, but that's not the case with this one. And this room is looking so good. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get some screenshots of this. Oh, light speed activated. So it's what happens when you forget to, yeah, Quake Pro, when you put Quake Pro on and forget to take it off. That's what happens. But Quake Pro point of view definitely gives you some really good screenshots and thumbnails. So big fan of that. And I'm super bummed out that you can't make the walkways on top of the scaffolding. that would look so much better if you could do that. So, like, note to self, like, I don't know if anybody from Immersive Engineering is ever going to see this, but if you do, could you please put the walk, like the platforms on the scaffolding for the conveyor belts, please? That'd be a huge win for everybody, at least like aesthetically wise. Like functionality, I don't think it's really going to do anything. And I completely underestimated how much coal dust it took to make these graphite bars. It is insane. Thank goodness it doesn't take very long to make it. But sweet baby Jesus, does it eat that stuff up? I'm gonna have to go mine coal for days. Luckily, I was paying attention last time and realized that I was only making bars that were 50% the strength. So if I went and made my handy dandy fancy blueprint for the engineer's table, and if you make it in the engineer's table, you make 100% durability graphite bars that last, or integrity, not durability, but those last much longer. Well, I'm going to put these down in here until those wear out, because these are so expensive. Normally I would just swap them out for something like that, but I'm like, nope, you guys can stay in there until you wear out. I am not swapping you out. Man, I'm such a big fan of the scaffolding. Like, I just want to sprinkle the scaffolding in, like, all over the place. Inappropriately, so put a little bit over here, put a little bit over here. And I was super bummed out because they make some really cool like angled scaffolding. They call it like structure pillar, which is kind of like an oxymoron in Minecraft, because like you can literally build something floating up in the air. Gravity doesn't apply to anything but like 2 blocks. So the structurals, we kind of use the term structural in Minecraft extremely loosely. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna take all of these out on the bottom. You can't see these things at all, and that will definitely give me a lot more to play with. And see how good that looks up top. Why wouldn't you just want that on all of your like scaffolding blocks that you have to walk on? And I don't understand how like some of these scaffolding blocks I can walk up, like you can crawl up the side of them like ladder, and some you can't. Or it's like what you can, I think, with all of them, but some you can do, like, see, like right here, I'm jumping up and down, I can't get up it. But one of these things, if there's a platform on top, it can be, I think, 1 or 2 blocks up off the ground, and you can jump straight up and you'll climb it. And man, I swear, like, if I have vertical conveyors in my hotbar and I have regular conveyors in my hotbar, every time without fail, I will throw a vertical when I mean to throw a flat. Like, every time. And especially when I'm behind a conveyor belt that is full of hemp and hemp seeds that are going to fill my pockets. Oh man, this is such a fun build. This whole pack has been really fun. There's way more like involved to get like everything material wise. Like that's like the main reason I want to progress through this pack into the next age of the pack, is just for the material gathering. Like I really like what they've kind of forced me into here, to where I've never worked with treated wood, brick block, and stone brick the way I have in this pack. And I think it really cultivates like a certain look, definitely. And I'm really glad that they bullied me into like working my butt off. because it has really come out looking really well. I need to add another word to my vocabulary other than definitely. I definitely use definitely too much. Definitely. I feel like a 15-year-old like valley girl. Like, definitely. Oh, see, that's what I get. I'm over here joking around, and I get electrocuted. Ah, yes, this is what I need. Sit in a chair by the fire, warm up after being resurrected from the dead, being electrocuted for the 999th time. It's just rough. Welcome to the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Welcome to the lifestyles of the recently resurrected. But I think I may be calling it a day, wrapping it up, leaving on a high note, so to speak. I wonder if I can even gather my things. Probably gonna have to disconnect the power from somewhere to be able to get to it. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I got a lot done this weekend. Got a lot done today. This does look fancy. Fancy. Alrighty. I'm gonna call it a day. Wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to remember to leave a like. Hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. And I will see you next time.